This is the new Black & Decker soldering iron that I've just bought, and I noticed that a lot of the reviews online disagreed as to whether or not it could be used for fine electrical work. So I thought I would use it to replace the battery in one of my Game Boy games, and then I could just show that it's able to do fine electrical work. So I've already got it preheated, which takes just about a couple of minutes, if that. And I'm going to start by detaching the old battery by heating the very old connectors here. These are the alligator clamps that are holding the work steady. There's one end, and very warm. Get the other. Now the old battery's off. I haven't really been using the clamps very much. They're flexible, but they don't bend in every possible direction. So because of that, they haven't been quite as useful as I'd hoped, but they're a nice little extra. Alright, so this will go here. These are batteries that I got from DigiKey, and hopefully they'll fit fairly well. I think they're going to need a little extra drop of solder to keep everything in place. There and there. So what I'm going to do is see if we can try to get these alligator clamps to hold the battery in place for me. That's a little bit more than I've used them for so far, but that would be very convenient. Ah, there we go. And now I won't have to fight with it while I'm trying to solder it in place. Get a good angle here for the camera. Melt the tip of the solder. I'm going to need to use a little extra because this battery I bought isn't a perfect replica of the old one. So I'm going to have to use quite a bit of solder actually to make that connection. There we go. And then soldering iron stand comes with a sponge, which is very nice. And now let's get it from this angle. So as you can see, this definitely gets hot enough to melt electrical solder, and is fine enough to do the necessary tip work. There we go. For electrical circuitry, not just for crafting. So for the price, this will do what you need to do if you don't want to spend 2 or 3 times as much on a proper electrical one. And that's soldered on.